Do you have a cat who sheds a lot? Well, that's not surprising since cats shed all year round. And just like us, they shed more during certain times of the year. There are several reasons why your cat might be shedding excessively, and in this video we'll explain why it happens and what you can do about it. Before we get into the medical reasons for shedding, let's first talk about why cats shed in general. First is seasonal or environmental. Cats shed their undercoat when the weather starts to warm up in the spring and summer. They do this to stay cool, and then in the fall and winter they grow a new undercoat to keep them warm. If you notice that your cat is shedding more during these times of the year, it's likely because of the change in temperature. If you live in a dry, hot climate, your cat will probably shed more than a cat that lives in a cooler, humid place. Another reason for shedding is because of a change in your cat's hormones. Just like people, cats go through puberty, which causes an increase in testosterone and estrogen. This can cause your cat to start shedding more during puberty. The good news is that this should only last a few weeks. But if your cat is still shedding excessively after puberty, there may be another cause. Some cats shed more when they're stressed. So if something has changed in your cat's routine or environment, such as a new person in the home, a move, or even a new piece of furniture, this could be why your cat is shedding more. Cats are creatures of habit, so any change to their daily routine can cause stress. This can manifest itself in many ways, such as excessive grooming, aggression, inappropriate urination, and yes, shedding. So try to keep your cat's environment as calm and predictable as possible to reduce shedding caused by stress. Shedding can also be caused by parasites, such as fleas. Fleas can irritate your cat's skin, causing them to scratch and bite at themselves. This can lead to hair loss and skin damage. If you think your cat may have fleas, take them to the vet for diagnosis and treatment. You can also prevent fleas with year-round flea prevention medication from your vet. Allergies can also cause excessive shedding in cats. Just like humans, cats can develop allergies to things such as pollen, dust mites, mold, and even certain foods. When exposed to allergens, some cats may develop a hypersensitivity reaction called feline allergic dermatitis. This condition can cause itchiness, redness, scaling, and hair loss. And while it can be difficult to determine what exactly your cat is allergic to, your vet may be able to help you identify the allergen through a process of elimination. Once you know what the allergy is, you can try to minimize your cat's exposure to it. For example, if your cat is allergic to a certain food, you will need to switch them to a hypoallergenic diet. If they're allergic to something in the environment, you may need to wash their bedding more frequently in cold, soapy water and vacuum regularly. You may even need to use air purifiers in your home to reduce the amount of allergens in the air. And, of course, make sure to check with your vet before making any changes to your cat's diet or giving them any new supplements. Now let's talk about medical conditions that can cause shedding. One of the most common is a nutritional deficiency. Cats need a balanced diet with all the essential nutrients to keep their coat looking its best. A deficiency in any of these nutrients can cause shedding. For example, a lack of protein can cause hair loss and thinning of the coat. A deficiency in omega fatty acids can cause dry, flaky skin and hair loss. And a lack of vitamin A can cause dry eyes, skin infections, and a dull coat. So make sure to feed your cat a high-quality diet that meets their nutritional needs. If you suspect that your cat's shedding is due to a nutritional deficiency, ask your vet about adding supplements to their diet. Another medical condition that can cause shedding is hyperthyroidism. This is a condition where the thyroid gland produces too much thyroid hormone. This can cause an increase in metabolism leading to weight loss, increased appetite, and shedding. Hyperthyroidism is more common in older cats, and the only treatment option is medication. But don't worry, the prognosis for cats with hyperthyroidism is generally good with treatment. Next is hypothyroidism. While hyperthyroidism is more common, hypothyroidism is still a possibility. Hypothyroidism occurs when the thyroid gland does not produce enough thyroid hormone, resulting in a slow metabolism, weight gain, and hair loss. Unfortunately, hypothyroidism is not very common and can be difficult to diagnose. However, with treatment, most cats can make a full recovery. Another medical condition that can cause shedding is kidney disease. As the kidneys begin to shut down, toxins build up in the blood and the body begins to lose protein through the urine. This can result in a loss of appetite, weight loss, and shedding. Kidney disease is more common in older cats, and treatment options include medication and a special diet. Next is diabetes. When a cat has diabetes, their body cannot properly regulate blood sugar levels, which can lead to weight loss, increased thirst and urination, and shedding. Diabetes is a serious condition, but with proper management, cats can live long, happy lives. Treatment options include insulin injections and a special diet. Next, let's talk about Cushing's disease. This is a condition where the adrenal glands produce too much cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone that helps regulate many important functions in the body, including metabolism, immune response, and stress response. An overproduction of cortisol can cause an increase in thirst and urination, weight gain, muscle loss, and shedding. Cushing's disease is more common in older cats, and treatment options include surgery to remove the affected adrenal gland or medication to help regulate cortisol levels. And finally, cancer can cause shedding in cats. Cancer is a disease characterized by the uncontrolled growth and spread of abnormal cells. This can lead to weight loss, lethargy, and shedding. Cancer is unfortunately very common in cats, and treatment options vary depending on the type and stage of cancer. But there are some cases where treatment can actually put the cancer into remission. So if your cat is shedding excessively, it's important to take them to the vet to rule out any underlying medical conditions. Luckily, there are several things you can do to help reduce shedding in your cat. First, make sure they're getting regular exercise. Exercise can help reduce stress and keep your cat's skin healthy. Play with your cat for at least 10 minutes twice a day. If you can, use toys that mimic the movement of a small animal, such as a laser pointer or a feather wand. Another thing you can do is provide your cat with plenty of opportunities to scratch and groom themselves. This will help remove dead hair and prevent mats. Make sure to provide your cat with a variety of scratching surfaces, both horizontal and vertical. You can also help your cat groom themselves by brushing them regularly. Brushing not only helps remove dead hair, but it also helps stimulate blood flow to the skin. This helps keep your cat's skin healthy and shiny. In addition, it gives you a chance to bond with your cat and check for any parasites or skin problems. Finally, make sure to give your cat a high-quality diet. As we mentioned earlier, a deficiency in any of the essential nutrients can cause shedding. A high-quality diet will contain all the essential nutrients your cat needs to keep their coat looking its best. If you suspect that your cat's shedding is due to a nutritional deficiency, ask your vet about adding supplements to their diet. In addition to these tips, you may also want to consider giving your cat a supplement containing omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 salts are known to promote a healthy skin and coat, especially in cats that are prone to shedding. You can find omega-3 supplements in both liquid and pill form. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe and leave us a comment below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.